does cold water immersion work? So ice baths, they've been popular for a while now, haven't they? And it seems like every health and fitness influencer has themselves a pretty epic ice bath setup. And I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered how cool it would be to have an ice bath as part of my morning routine, or like a quick post-workout dip. But do you know what's nicer than an ice bath? Pretty much anything else. Like anything ever. There is a degree of suffering that comes with having an ice bath. So the benefits need to outweigh that suffering. Now, I might get some stick here from the ice bath community, but all I'm doing here is showing the data. Don't shoot the messenger. Now, the main benefit I was chasing when considering cold plunges was the potential benefit to my training recovery. But as shown in a systematic review with meta-analysis by Piñero et al. 2024, ice baths can actually attenuate gains in muscle hypertrophy as they reduce muscle protein synthesis rates and suppress satellite cell activation, which, without going into great detail, it's just not ideal when looking to make gains. Now, studies do suggest that they can reduce soreness, which, could mean you're able to hit your next session with more intensity and vigor. However, if they also attenuate gains, you could just simply train less or not as hard if minimizing soreness was truly the primary goal. But for most, the goal is muscle growth and performance, and we don't want to do too many things that negatively impact this beautiful process of making gains. However, people don't just want to make gains. Not everyone's into that. Many people use ice baths for the health benefits. So let's look into that as well. A systematic review and meta-analysis by Cain et al. 2025. These are studies of studies, revealed several potential benefits, including a reduction in stress 12 hours post cold water immersion, with improvements also noted in sleep quality and quality of life. Beautiful. However, many purported benefits remain unsubstantiated, with inconclusive evidence regarding cold water immersion's impact. I'm trying to get this word for word on immunity and mood. It concluded that while cold water immersion shows promise for specific outcomes, more robust evidence is required to establish its safety profile and validate its purported health benefits. I will put the reference, but that was word for word. Fitness enthusiasts, they do rave about ice baths, but as you can see, I find the reference section much more enlightening. Personally, if I were looking at doing this, knowing full well it's probably not good for my gains, I would be doing it for the claimed benefits of improving mood. I mean, if something makes you feel awesome each day, then let's do it. But there was no significant difference seen for mood improvement, for improving mood. So it's not ideal for recovery or particularly good at improving mood. So for me, I'm like, what's the point? So, part and short, ice baths, they can be a nice addition to a solid daily routine, but based on the current evidence available, it looks like they're actually pretty overrated, particularly for fitness enthusiasts looking to get swole. Does that mean for the people who find huge benefit to ice baths, they should bin them off? Hell no. Studies show data based on the impacts of many people. In fact, the Cain et al. Study contained over 3,000 participants. But among those 3,000 participants, some people will have seen, seen much more benefits than others, huge improvements. Some might think it's the best thing since sliced bread, others not so much. This is just my opinion, but many people, they need a physical challenge in their life, and ice baths can actually be a very practical way of quickly pushing yourself to your limit. It is instant pain and instant hardship, and when you're able to overcome that each day, exercise some pretty impressive, self-discipline, it feels good. It feels amazing. For me personally, I get that from lifting heavy things, doing a bit of running, some cycling, hiking, a bit of martial arts. But for others, it's ice bath, and that's cool. You do you. If you see huge benefits, if it makes you feel awesome, then don't let anyone tell you anything different. Don't let anyone tell you, it's not that great, because if it's working for you, it's working for you. You keep at it and you keep enjoying it.